Petrol and diesel prices were hiked again by 80 paise a litre each on April 5, Tuesday, taking the total increase in rates in the last 2 weeks to rupees 9.20 per litre. Rates have been increased across the country and vary from state to state depending upon the incidence of local taxation. This is the 13th increase in prices since the ending of a 4.5-month-long interval in rate revision on March 22nd. If the price of fuel goes north uncontrollably like this, there will be a subsequent and proportionate increase in the price of all essential commodities from A to Z. Can't governments do something to rein in the price rise? It is the common people who are suffering due to this rather unethical price rise. See this case. A Kerala MLA PP Chitharanjan lodged a complaint with the district collector against a hotel for overcharging him with rupees 184 for 5 appams, a type of South Indian pancake, and double egg rolls. This incident sheds light on the present reality. People are really struggling due to inflation. The central and state governments are mercilessly imposing new taxes and fees to fill their coffers. Despite fall in crude oil prices in the global market, fuel prices have been on the rise in India almost on a regular basis, provided some state elections come in between. Despite strong protests, the central and state governments are not intervening in these issues. The price of 19 kg commercial LPG have been increased by rupees 250 per cylinder effective from April 1st. This is the second hike in a month. With this, the 19 kg commercial cooking gas will now cost rupees 2,253. The commercial LPG had been increased by rupees 105 on March 1st. This had pushed hotels and restaurants into crisis, and naturally they also increased food prices to cope with fuel price hike. But some are utilizing the situation to cash in on the situation and reap more profit. Price control of essential commodities come under the jurisdiction of the state governments. As fuel prices increase, it will have an impact on various sections. Now, something from the part of the government is better than nothing, and let us see what the authorities at state level could do to control prices. Regular checkings should be made to ensure that prices in shops and restaurants are not rising excessively. Also, essential items should be provided to hotels at reasonable prices. Supplyco should be able to open markets in cities on special occasions and must keep them open all year round. Such arrangements will help save the common man from the threat of inflation or price rise to some extent. The government has to convene a meeting of union leaders of hotel unions to discuss the statewide complaints about the current rise in food prices in hotels. We know that the increase in prices of items including cooking gas has increased the operating costs of hotels too. The government should stipulate that food prices should be revised only in accordance with the increase in the prices of commodities. It may be noted that the daily life of the common people depends on the relief measures taken by the government. The government must certainly take up the responsibility of saving the common people from the clutches of price rise.